easy part. In my thirds again. 3. And my hand's getting a little sticky, so I'll just enough just to wet it down a little bit. It's almost straight there. And then see? Okay. I just barely brush it with water. Now, I bring it back, but not as far as I did when I was making a round one. I'm making this long, so it'll fit the bread pan. Okay, and then I take this, and it slightly past the middle so it overlaps. Then I use the water in my fingers, and I just try to mix them together. You may see where this line is after it bakes, but it won't matter. Okay, now, all right, now I take it and just show you. Okay, I just plop it down in the bread pan, and you'll see it's not quite like you want it, so you take your fingers and just push it down all the way around on the sides, and by doing that it shapes the bread better and gets some of those lines out of it. And there you go, you have one done. Now all I have to do is the other loaf of bread. Here we go, Eddie. What I'll do is put saran wrap over them again, because it'll take about 2 hours for these loaves to rise. I'll put them in the oven because that's the least drafty place I have in the kitchen, and I'll come back and we'll bake them in a couple hours, and that'll get to the exciting part of actually getting finished. So we'll see you in a while. Bye. So in goes the 350 now. So in goes the bread for, okay, and I will restart this for 35 minutes. Or until it reaches 160 degrees, which is usually about 40 minutes, but I don't want to overcook it. All right, see you then. The bread is done. It's 160 degrees. Take it out. And then slip a knife down. Go all the way around for a minute, and then I'll flip it over, and I let it cool for a while. But if you're really hungry, you can have a slice within 5 minutes or so. Thanks for joining me. I just want to say, I can understand if this is just too much for you and you don't have the time or the energy to do one more thing right now, but realize that times of tribulation may come to us, and it would be smart for you to know how to do it. You can, when you buy the book that I told you about, you can get some dried starter that you can use. It takes you about 3 days to get it really working. But then you have all the directions, and you have the starter, and you can get the whole wheat flour at Winco. And so you should be able to make bread at any time. I just want to finish with a quote by Bishop Christopher Waddell of the First Counselor of the Presiding Bishopric. I thought this explained my purpose better than anything. As we seek to become temporarily prepared, we can face the trials of life with increased confidence, peace in our hearts, and like Joseph in Egypt, we will be able to say, even in stressful circumstances, there was bread. Hope you have